Hey, good morning, YouTube. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in to a brand new adventure with Adventuring Art. Office Edition, low quality webcam quality edition. Um, Today, I'm not doing anything fancy with this video. I didn't even shave, I didn't even put any gel in the hair. This is just morning hair. Um, this is just me being real with you, upfront and personal. Wanted to share with you some thoughts that I'm going to be adjusting here in my life. And I wanted to at least keep you up to date. Haven't been on as much and as frequently over the last previous months. And I want to say and explain what's going on. You may occasionally hear my air conditioning unit right down there. And yeah, so with that, let's get started. So what's been going on? It's been a lot of time with family. Doing a lot of quality time with family. And let me see, is this actually live streaming? Hold on, let me make sure that we're not live streaming. If we are, then okay. There's my intro, my old intro. Nope, we're not live streaming. I don't even know if this is even recording, so we'll see if this will work. Okay, what's been going on? Family, quality time, vacations, going on long day trips, going to the lake, hanging out with friends, just a lot of that. A lot of that's been going on, and I'm really enjoying that. I've been enjoying that a lot, and I'm trying to be very present in the moment during this time. What else has been going on? Work, lots of it, lots and lots and lots of work. I'm in a new position right now in my employer. With my employer, I changed positions, and it's brand new, and I'm still really trying to figure out what I need to be doing in this position. Sometimes, you get a new role, and there's this large learning curve that takes a lot of mental energy and physical energy, just because you're devoting and throwing all your effort into that position. That's what's happening with me right now. I'm just really just completely invested right now in this position. I want to make it. I'm trying to give it my all, rather. I wanted to at least share that with you guys. So definitely work is a big part of it. Dieting and health. So I've been focusing on eating right. I've got my coolers behind me back there that's got food. Check this out. So my buddy Dennis. Oh, my buddy Dennis told me about this little oven that I just toss my frozen meals in here, and I heat them up, and they work. It works great. It takes about 2 hours to heat up, but um, at the same time, it works great. I can heat my meal up, and it's not microwave, right? So, oh, there goes the fan. Yeah, so I've been working on going to the gym. I go to the gym right now on average 6 days a week. Right now, I'm just working on my cardio game. I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting my heart health in order. I need to make sure that I've got the pumping all that cholesterol that's built up over the years out. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm staying in good target cardio heart rate zones, giving myself some extra calories so I can enjoy a little extra food as well. So yeah, dieting and health. So I've been really focusing on a lot of that, and then also making some updates to the house. Kind of been setting up stone in the backyard so we have a place to not step in the mud, and also it got a brand new planter, like flower bed rock and brick thing that borders my flower gardens or shrubs area in front of the house and also around the tree. It's really nice. But we've been investing a lot of time also in the home and improvements to the home. So, and then we got pets and things like that. So it's just life, when you got 3 kids and you got a lot of things going on in life, it definitely takes a lot out of you. So having anything left over for YouTube is really a challenge. And we, I think it's really telling, like, we make the things that are important to us, you make time for, right? So I'm not saying YouTube is not important. I'm just saying that there have been other things that have had much higher precedence other than YouTube. So just wanted to share that with you. Okay, let's talk about the change that's coming. So I'm gonna start off. and this is not negative or any way. It's just facts. YouTube is taking days and days and days away from my life. uh, just from watching videos, spending like one video after the next. I mean, I know there's this trend in YouTube where I think they call it sub for sub. You subscribe to someone's channel, and then they subscribe to you, and then you feel obligated to watch their videos. I'm not about that. I'll watch your channel if I think you've got really good content, and it has to be applicable to my life and my situation. I think that's what most people who go to YouTube for do anyways, right? They want to see something that adds value. It's making them grow in their current walk in life. So, if it's YouTube on how to make basket weaving, and if one of you guys subscribe to my channel on how to make basket weaving, I'm not going to watch your channel. I not that I'm thankful for the subscription, but at the same time, I don't have I can't really get value from your channel. I can't receive anything that I don't want to take away from those other priorities that I just mentioned to spend time watching that. I'm already spending enough time as it is watching channels. So the channels that I've been watching lately are a lot more of like your traveling channels, adventure channels. What else? Electric vehicle channels, kind of things that I talk about on this channel, right? I kind of am an echo of the things that I enjoy the most. So I'm that's definitely that's something I'm spending way too much time on YouTube. Just the consumption of channels. Uh, my goal right now will be to watch no more than 2 subscriptions, maybe 3, and I may rotate that third one. I got 2 that I got one I watch every day, and I got a second. I got 1 or 2 I watch every day. And then maybe throwing a third in there. That's probably what's going to be the breadth of my channels, because I want to have time for those priority items that I mentioned previously. Those things are more important to me than YouTube. So I need to eliminate and just peel back some things that I notice I've had an unhealthy balance in. Another thing is my filmmaking. So I'm a YouTube creator. Obviously, this is a video, right? I create videos on YouTube. I enjoy that process. I enjoy that. But on the rank of priorities, I mentioned 4: family, work, dieting, and health, and then updates to the house. Of those 4, notice YouTube, number 5, is not on that list. So, I only have so much capacity, and I don't right now see how YouTube can fit in that capacity. I'm not completely leaving YouTube, but I am going to be drastically reducing my YouTube-ish things. So let's talk about that. So number 1, filmmaking. I've had a very expensive hobby. YouTube creation can get very expensive or can be very cheap, depending on the person. And sometimes some YouTubers out there are really good at being very dynamic, very enthusiastic, and just have this magnetism that draws you into their personality, that makes you just desire to see their content, man. It just make you get so filled watching their channel, and they don't have to do anything. They just can just talk to you in the camera, kind of like how I'm talking to you today. They can just talk to you, and that's all you need. They're funny, you're laughing, they just bring you joy. They make you cry sometimes, and it's like you just can't wait to see their next video. I know that I'm not that type of person. I don't feel that I'm that type of person. So a lot of times I enhance my content, because I don't write a script out. I don't take the time to think about what am I going to say. I'm just very like, I talk to you on YouTube like I would talk to just a friend hanging out with somebody. I'm very natural and organic, and sometimes we may sit down side by side as buddies, and there may be a good 15 minutes of silence. I ain't got nothing to say. I mean, what I'm going to talk about work. I'm going to talk about those four priorities, and what's going on in the news today. Who's getting censored on YouTube for saying the wrong thing, right? So yeah, just that. There's that aspect to it, and then the cost of equipment is just, again, it's a super expensive hobby. So I use you know, nicer cameras, and I use drones and video editing and all these things, video editing software, Final Cut Pro, which was several $100s, and you've got cameras that are, you know, up getting close towards $1,000, and like all the SD cards, and then the batteries, and then the backpack to haul that equipment around, and this other backpack that fits on the e-bike, and man, it becomes crazy expensive. The cost of equipment is just is just ridiculous, right? And just maintaining it, like I'm worried someone's going to steal it now. Not like so. There's the not only the overhead of buying this stuff, but then there's the overhead of just keeping it in your vehicle when you're filming or traveling with it or whatever. And then like hot cars heat up lithium ion batteries and then they destroy the batteries. You know, so it's like you just can't win. So I don't know if that just means if I'm just going to use this, you know, cell phone to record videos going forward, and then maybe the occasional, but we'll get to that. Video editing. So the process of getting out all your SD cards is just a huge issue. You know, pulling out the cards. I'm looking to the right here because I got my notes. Okay, so I know your camera's here, but I got a 27-inch monitor, big screen. So I got to look over here at my notes otherwise. So don't. I'm talking to you, but I got to look here. So anyways, so getting out all the SD cards, copying the files from those. Well, number one, popping out the SD cards from these devices, putting them into a SD card reader on my Mac, importing them into the computer, and then importing those files on the computer into Final Cut Pro, waiting the 20 to 30 minutes for it to successfully import and transcode it into like a low quality, rendering it, and then searching for music that can accompany the video, uh, editing the video, you know, making little cuts so that it's not 4 hours long. So it's like this video feels like it's taking forever. Trying to make it a concise 10-15 minute video. And on average, it takes at least minimum 8 hours of work for a 15-minute video. Minimum, absolute minimum. And remember those 4 bullet points: family, work, dieting, and updates to the house. You're taking away, not you, YouTube editing process are taking away from those items that are most important to me. So yeah. So what's next? Number one, I haven't shared a lot about this with my channel. I don't really talk a lot about faith or politics on this channel. This is not the channel for that, or at least it hasn't been thus far. But I don't talk a lot about my faith. I am a Christ follower. I am a Christian. I'm a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ. I believe He died on the cross so that we can be redeemed of our sins, so we can have eternal companionship with Him, and it's only through Him that one may be saved. I believe in that with my full heart. I don't share that a lot on this channel, or I don't think I've ever really shared a lot about you. I mean, you guys know I worked at a church at one point, but I don't really share that with you. But I need to get back into that. I need to get back with furthering my relationship with God, God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. So on those things that are important: family, work, dieting, health, and updates to the house. The thing that was not mentioned is the thing that actually should be at the top of this list, and it should be our relationship with our destiny in eternity, the relationship with our Father, the most important thing, which should be in all of our lives for those of us that are Christ followers, that follow the way. And if you're not a Christ follower, I'd love to share that with you, that what that means and what that means to me. Yeah, leave me a comment down below, which YouTube likes to delete my comments, by the way. I have some people that follow my channel that say report my comments as offensive. What's happening is I'll leave comments to everyone that leaves me a comment. I'll leave them a comment, and then someone comes behind me and reports it as offensive. And most of my comments are, thank you for watching the video, I appreciate it. You know, I'm saying really nice, appreciative comments, but someone does that, so it ends up looking like I didn't comment or respond to anyone. But anyways, so again, we're talking about what's next. relationship with God, Bible reading, fellowship groups, attending church more regularly. That's definitely, got to be a little bit higher priority above all things. So when I mentioned the four things, well, how many fingers are there on a hand? There are five. God first. Okay, number one, God. Okay, and then number two, investing in family. So more vacations, more outings, and just being more available. I need to be available to them. I don't need to be stuck in this little office that I work 7:30 a.m. to about 4:30 p.m. I need to step out of this office after that time frame and not be in front of this computer editing videos or researching the next technology or whatever. I have to break free. I have to stop, come with a physical stop sign, and then transition to family time because that's their time. They deserve that. Okay, so that's coming up soon. Starting today, reducing my tech hunger. That's a big one. We're really unpacking some stuff here, guys. So what does that mean? I've sold basically 80% of my Apple gear. I still got a few more things. Where they're there. HomePod minis right up there. I have this Apple Watch that I need to sell on Swappa. Swappa's a website where you can sell tech gear. Um, and yeah, sold my iPhone. I'm now using actually this is a Google Pixel 4a, Google Pixel. There you go, Bud's Backyard. You're on the top of my list there. Yeah, so I sold all my. I'm trying to restore some normalcy to my life. I realize I have an unhealthy technical hunger, and it's really a hunger and a desire to learn a lot about technology, just to be fully informed and just to be immersed in that process. In that, I just always felt this need to just do this annual upgrade cycle. Get the new phone comes out, sell the old one, buy a new one. However, you can't sell it for what you paid for it or more than what you paid for it. You're always taking at a loss. So I've done some math and like calculated over like the last 10, however many years Apple phones have been around. I mean, I probably spent upwards of $10,000 easily, and that's a vehicle. That's college tuition. Those are things that are important. So I know for me, I have to take drastic steps. Otherwise, I know I can't just put my toe in the water. Cold turkey, man. I gotta just kind of dive in. I have to get myself out of the expensive spending cycle, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm just switching to something that pulls myself out of the cycle. I have a Fitbit watch. I don't have an Apple Watch. This is a $99 watch versus a $600, $700 watch. It's a $200, $300 phone versus a $1,500 phone, right? And just trying to make these things last long. Make this last 3 years at least. If it's $300 phone, 3 years, that's $100 a year versus $1,000, $1,200, and $1,500 a year. That's huge, right? Even if it was that. So I don't know. I'm thinking of I'm definitely going to be focusing on that. And just restoring balance to the force, right? Switching to cheaper equipment that lasts just as long. Futures for okay. Next, what's coming up for the future? Future for this channel. So what I do plan on doing is creating occasional YouTube short videos. These are the videos that I can just spin up on my phone. It records, say, 15 seconds or up to 60 seconds. And yeah, that's something that if and when I want to take advantage of your time, I don't want to waste your time. So I'm not just going to record something that's just going to throw something out there and be garbage. Not going to do it. So I will put quality. So that if you stay subscribed to my channel, which I thank you for subscribing, but by all means, if you want regular content, this is not going to be for the channel for you. But I will be somewhat semi-irregular, which could mean once a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month, 15 times in a week. I don't know. I do know that I do enjoy making the videos. I just don't have a lot of time to do it. So if I do, it'll probably be more of the short videos. You'll see lots of those. if I make them. I may occasionally do a longer video, kind of like Rusty78609. Check out his channel. Just search for Rusty78609. He just uses his phone. He doesn't make one single edit, and however the first take was is how it's going to be on YouTube. So I might do something like that. I may do a video like that occasional from now and then. And then very, 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 very rarely, I will make larger, longer edited videos. And that's when I have absolutely tons of time. Maybe I'm on vacation and I'm not going anywhere and I've got nothing but time to just sit down in front of the computer because kids are off at school. It's whatever. Wife's at work and I'm just at home by myself. So I might do it at that time, but I'm not committing to that. So I need to. I'm just dialing back. Now this may just be for a season for now, but this is my plan going forward. All right, that's the end of the spiel. We're at 20 minutes. This is a long video. I don't like making long videos anymore. So let me go ahead and wrap things up here. First off, I want to say thank you to my friends. You are my friends. If you've stayed and watched this video thus far, thank you and God bless you. You are a good person and I appreciate it. I'm praying that the Father rain blessings down on you and that you find joy in your life. Okay, number one, boondocking with Dennis. Man, this guy, look at this. What's this? I think these are the Karankawa Indians. Sparrow Mounds Archaeological Center. The Busk Dancers by Donald J. Johnson. The Busk or Green Corn Celebration was the main harvest ceremony for the Mississippian people. It would have taken place around the autumnal equinox. After the ceremony, all the people in the region would be cleansed, the crops were blessed, and then a big feast of thousands of people would take place to celebrate the new year. So my buddy Dennis wrote me a nice letter. Hey, just saying, so Boondocking with Dennis sends me postcards, and I've got probably a small stack around here of about 8 of them. This is a guy that's so thoughtful, and he sends them all the time, and I don't send one back to him. I never sent him a postcard, but he sends them to me. That's really when you can tell you've got a true friend, someone that gives and doesn't ask for anything back. And I'm just really thankful for you, Dennis. So yeah, I occasionally send him a blessing his way, whether it be through PayPal or whatever. He's a good man, and yeah, so just bless you, Dennis, and you're a good friend. Jamie Macon, she leaves the most thoughtful comments that I've seen on anyone's YouTube channel. She'll leave 2-paragraph comments, and she'll continue the conversation with you. I love Jamie Macon. So Jamie, thank you. RV Living with the Geezer, I love you, Calvin. You're a great guy, and I just would love to finally meet you face to face one day. I know you're in the area. Bud's Backyard, Bud's down over there by Dennis in Corpus Christi area. Bud, you're a great guy, and I see that you're having YouTube problems as well. You're starting your new channel for commenting, which is funny. I'm not going to do that. If they delete my comments, then I just won't leave comments. But it's funny that you created another channel just so that you can make comments. It's sad people are doing this to us, right? Tracy and Leah Phillips. Both of you guys have really great channels. I just appreciate you guys as well. You've supported me since I've started. And then all the other commenters without channels. Peggy Parker, Wayside Way, Leah Phillips, Weston Coach Smith, Texan Lulu, Nick G, Peter Vicari, and Raccoon Little Bear, Pearl Esme, and all my tech viewers who normally don't subscribe. But they still check out my videos, that watch my tech reviews. Thank you, everyone. This video is just about wrapped up here. Just wanted to again thank you and recap. Thank you for tuning into today's video, long edition. Just wanted to set some expectations, kind of let you know where I'm at, why videos haven't been popping out like I normally do, and then what to sort of expect here for the near future. It's been real, it's been fun, we'll continue it on, and then I guess we'll see you guys on the next adventure. Later.